Just got a little too much of the plate, but that was the fastball away.
Now I'm gonna tell you, the most interesting game this morning was over here behind us. They had the biggest wiffle ball game I've ever seen. There was almost, I count 30 kids playing wiffle ball.
We got a little battle going on here.
You don't see that a lot anymore, those wiffle balls, man.
No.
You know,
we used to take the wiffle ball and we used to duct tape it so it would go further.
Well, you know I'm in the Hall of Fame wiffle ball. You know that, don't you?
Yeah.
I'm in the Hall of Fame.
I hear you. I hear you. You're also a Hall of Fame punter. That's what you tell everybody.
Most definitely.
Nice pitch. Got him swinging. Drop third. Complete the play. Nice job all around. 1 out.
Yeah, I'm a Hall of Fame punter. You know, Billy Jeffcoat, our buddy, he just.
Did you ever pay him that $100?
No, because I did. I was supposed to get food at Half Shell, and he did not do it. He did not.
You were supposed to punt it 50 yards, and
I
it went
did
like
punt
5.
it. They did not. James Sparrow.
Who's batting? Who we got?
Who we got is Aiden Kilgore, the catcher.
All right.
Just wanted to see on right field who that is.
Barron, isn't it?
Yeah, it could be Luke, but Rhodes Baker is in center. And of course, Jackson Boots has been catching a lot of those balls in the left and behind the dish. My main man, Tyler McClendon.
Who's batting for Alexandria?
Batting for Alexandria is Cole Whitten.
Cole Whitten. That's a base hit by him. Oh, just out of the reach of Camille. That's a good piece of hitting there.
Yeah, that's just
driving the ball the other way with 2 outs.
Now let's set the stage. James, last inning, they had 2 outs, and they started rolling. Now we got 2 outs here.
Well,
and this is your 12th batter.
Cole Wheeler.
Oh, I'm sorry,
number 11 batter.
Number 11 batter, Cole Wheeler.
Cole Wheeler. That's a good pitch. Didn't get the call, but it is a little up. This is a good pitch. Good pitch to start. Not a big lead at first. Back up the middle. Jordan McBride takes it himself. Nice play, Jordan. So that finished the second inning. Alexandria still got a 2-0 lead. Troy's got to get him going in the top of the third, buddy.
All right. And we'll take a short radio silence until the next inning. Hey, and welcome back. Got Mr. James Sparrow and myself, Wally Lowry, with Sports Chat and Neil and Wally. We're here broadcasting the 8 o'clock start of the Troy Ozone team versus the Alexandria Ozone team. And we are in the third inning, and it's been a great game so far.
Yep, it has. We got Cade Brookins leading off the third. Swing and a miss there, but Alexandria's got a 2-0 lead via a double and a home run to left field.
Yep.
That's a little shallow. Handled by the right fielder. Wally, our Troy Dixie Bells softball team is still sitting in the dark at Underwood because they don't have lights.
Number 15.
The lights went out of the field, according to Alicia Leverett.
So they are just sitting there playing tiddlywinks. Huh?
That's what she said. I'll tell you her quote exactly. Who we got at the bat right here? This is Pruitt Vaughn, isn't it?
Pruitt Vaughn.
Pruitt Vaughn.
Troy needs to get something started here.
Yeah, we need to get a. You know, we got the leadoff batter on, and not anybody on base since Keneal got on base.
Exactly.
But this is a quote from Alicia Leverett. I asked her, "Are they done for the night?" And she said, "No, we're just enjoying sitting around, flipping switches, and being in a complete and total state of indecision. It makes you appreciate Troy." So, having some technical issues up there in Underwood. That was a ground ball by Pruitt first. He let it stay fair and got out. So we're 2 up, 2 down.
Play number 1, Cole Pugh.
Yeah, up next,
Let's see,
Cole Pugh, the pitcher.
See if he can help his calls out. See if he can get a on base with 2 outs. You know, Alexandria did all their damage with 2 outs.
Yep.
It's a nice hook right there.
One and one on Mr. Cole Pugh. So far, I tell you what, Mr. Zach Baskins is pitching a pretty good ball.
Yeah, he's throwing well. He's hitting spots. He hasn't had a wild pitch or anything yet, so he's really controlling the zone well, doing real well. And when you throw that way, it forces him right there to kind of swing at a pitch that's a little bit out of the zone, but you got 2 strikes. You know, you don't want to go down on an iffy call, so take a hack at it. He fouled it off, kept his bat at live. That's a good deal. Now he's put it in play. And we get a little bobble.
There you go.
And he threw it away, but not far enough. So, hey, he was down 0-2, puts the ball in play, and he's on base. You know,
Exactly.
that's what you have to do. Make the defense make a play.
Well, I'm going to score that at E6.
Yeah, that's
that-
E6.
Next, number
Great job by the shortstop, though, knocking it down and keeping it on the infield. And did you notice, though, the right fielder was right on that fence back in the play.
Oh, yeah.
Great job
Well coached.
defensively.
Well coached.
Great job defensively by Alexandria. It's Jordan McBride at the plate. Foul ball. I was really impressed last night with the way Jordan threw. I didn't get here till the 3rd inning, but he threw real well last night for Troy.
Jordan's all around good baseball player. Had him on a couple tournament teams before. He's a good player.
Gone. He's going to go up. That's the first wild pitch by the pitcher, Baskins. A base hit now with Cole's speed would probably get a run on the board for Troy. 1-1 is the count with 2 outs.
Troy desperately needs a hit right here to get.
Yeah. It's a good eye by Jordan there.
I think Mr. Baskins is getting a little disturbed.
You know, there's a lot of pitchers out there that struggle when runners get on base. I don't know if he's one of them, but you know, sometimes they get on base, it messes with them.
Well, it could be, where they're a pitcher from the stretch, or if they're
That's
pitching.
exactly right. More comfortable from one position to the other.
I'll tell you what, man, give a hats off to that Troy Recreational Department crew making those mounds look real good.
Yep.
David Dickey and Dan Smith, they do such a good job. They got a good crew out here.
Oh yeah, all those young guys that most of them just graduated high school out here,
They sure did.
trying to make a living.
Exactly.
Lawson Scarborough, Jackson Giles, Noah Lowry. Way to hang there on his at bat. Nice fight off there on what would have been strike 3.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
job. I'm gonna check on the catcher, make sure he's okay. Took it off the little top of the helmet.
No, I was never a catcher, man. I was bat blind.
I know another kid that's bat blind too. His name's Press Jeffcoat.
Press Jeff Coates, he bat
He's
blind?
bat blind, a catcher. Yeah.
Well, I know one thing. Your son's a heck of a catcher now. Old Bailey Sparrow, he can show enough to get behind that dish and do it.
And ball four.
All right.
And we found out this summer he's not too bad a second baseman.
Yeah, that's good. And, hey, I heard a little whirly bird told me that they're going to the World Series.
Yeah, he's playing with the 17U team, Ozark, out of Ozark that we played with this year. Just beat Enterprise today to go to the World Series in Sterlington, Louisiana, which is Monroe, Louisiana.
Oh, that's where the Duck Dynasty folks are, huh?
Yeah, well, yeah, they're in West Monroe, but yeah, we're in Monroe.
So you gonna go by and see Uncle Si?
I don't know. I don't do much hunting, but I might go get some sweet tea.
Hey, will you buy me a shirt from there if I give you the money?
Yeah, sure. All right, so we're back to the top. No, this is Tyler McClendon.
Tyler McClendon. Oh,
Oh,
Tyler.
Chase is one. A little too eager. That happens a lot. You know, you just get caught up in it, just a little too eager there. But hey, that's just one.
Well, I'm gonna tell you, with Tyler's speed, I mean, if he gets a hold of one on him in between the gaps, I like our chances right here to at least get one run scored and
Well,
Jordan
they've
at
got-
third. And
Yeah, well, they've got pressure on the defense. When you have base runners, pressure's on the defense. The dugout in Troy is getting a little lively now, so got a little life. It's a good pitch. It's so good. Right at the knees. Good pitch. Now we'll see what kind of two-strike batter we are.
that's when you choke up on that bat.
Choke up on it, little choke and poke. Little choke it and poke it into the field. That's all you do out here.
You got him.
He knuckled down and blew it right by him, Wally. But Troy put some pressure on, got some base runners up, but still 2-0 after the top of the third.
All right, and we will take another little radio silence break. And again, glad everyone's joining. We'll be right back. All right, folks, we're back and having a good time. One thing is nice and cool out here right
it's
now.
beautiful
It's
out
beautiful.
here.
Can't ask for better.
No, I mean, with that little breeze, it's about, feels like about 79, maybe 80 with that little breeze. It's comfortable.
Yeah, I was just talking to one of our umpires, Mr. Kevin Bryan, big Breakfast Club member of ours, and he called, 4 games today, so I know he's tired. But I tell you what,
Puppy.
there have been some great officiating. The games that I've commentated and watched.
I mean, last night's game was solid. This game here so far has been solid. Very consistent behind the plate right here. Who's leading off for Alexandria here in the bottom of the third?
Be
Slayton.
number 10, number Slayton. And let's set this up. He's your 12th batter. And then we're going to have to get up 1, 2, 3 batters. And
It's a ground ball there. Tough play. Nice play. Good stretch by Brookins.
good stretch by
Good job by Jordan McBride to not rush the throw. He just set his feet and made a good throw. I tell you, Cole Pugh probably likes seeing that guy on the field because he's not the smallest guy on the field anymore.
Exactly.
That guy was
Now, the last at bat Grant had, Cole struck him out.
So back to the top. This is
So,
Grant Hayes.
Hayes, yeah.
Okay. Cole's worked well. He's worked well ahead of the count.
Exactly.
He started. You hear somebody. It always makes me laugh when somebody is 2-0 on a count and you hear their daddy or granddaddy holler, "You got to work ahead," or "Hey, work ahead." But he can't work ahead. He's already behind 2-0. So, but he's done a good job of now he's 0-2, so he's working ahead. He's doing a good job.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
And by their game changer account, he's at pitch. This is pitch number 32 for Cole Pugh. I don't imagine getting in the good pitch there. That's a good pitch with 2 strikes. But I don't imagine they're worried about saving any pitching and being in the loser's bracket. You've got to win the game. You got to win, man. There is no tomorrow if you don't win today. So it's a hard ground ball back up the middle. Jordan's there again. Nice play by Jeremy McBride.
Hey, buddy.
Just solid. Oh, now we're not throwing it around anymore because we just threw it into left field.
Yeah. Hey, they're 12 years old.
At the plate now, number 2.
Jackson Booth is just happy. He gets to be in the throw around.
Oh,
Out
yeah.
left field's like,
There you go.
baby, I'm in the throw around.
He can tell his grandkids that one day. I was actually in a throw around.
When I played Dixie, they threw the ball to left field.
But I tell you what, man, they've done a good job getting these games going through, despite the weather because of, what's out in the Gulf. But it has just been a nice evening. Nice evening.
Once again, Cole's worked 2 outs. I think he's had the first 2 batters out of every inning, if I'm not mistaken, Wally.
He did. The first batter was a strikeout, and then the last time Jeremiah was up to bat, he hit it to second base.
And that's a tough one. It's a tough one. Safe. That's a great play all the way around. Not much you can do with that.
Another scenario.
And now we're at the Twin Towers.
Yep.
Alexandria's Twin Towers. This is the kid that hit the double. Folsom.
Yep. Folsom last at bat. Well, the only good thing you could try to hopefully get a hit in the infield and you play at second or play at first.
He's going to, after hitting these 2 guys here, should see nothing but change up curveball. Yeah. I'm not going to give him anything hard.
Well, if Alexandria did their scouting report, I know they're probably not going to run on that artillery cannon behind the plate.
Yeah.
Because he will gun you down.
Yeah, Tyler can throw it. But a lot of times at this age, though, you steal on the pitcher more than you steal on the catcher because the pitcher's slow to the plate. That's a good pitch. If he's a little slow to the plate and he doesn't have the velocity, you get such a good jump. The catcher don't stand a chance. But now Cole's quick to the plate.
Yeah, he is. Coach Brookins is making.
Yeah, they're working him. He's not getting a big lead. Oh, he got by him. That's not going to necessarily hurt you. 2 outs. Just get your batter. What that does do, Wally, not that you want to put this guy on because the guy behind you is the guy that hits you a home run, but
yeah,
it does open first base up. But you like to have the force out at first or second, and that's out now.
Three and 0.
3-0. This is where you can get in trouble.
Yeah,
he's probably on a dead take, though. I mean, he's not most of the time 3-0 at this age. They're on a take, and that's why. All right. So the good news is you put the force back in play. Any bag.
Well,
we're gonna make a change.
We're gonna make a change here.
Cole did a good job. He gave up the double and the home run, but he worked ahead of just about every batter. And like we said, he got the first 2 batters out. Everything's happened with 2 outs.
Yeah.
So he did a good job of managing the game. So now we're going to, is that Luke Barron?
Luke Barron.
A little bit different there. He's got a little more zip to it.
Yeah, he's got a little zip. He can sling, but both his brothers, Trevor and Clay, were stellar baseball players here. Actually, on this same field that I am sitting at and you're sitting at calling this game, we were in a state tournament and we were playing Enterprise, and both Clay and Trevor bombed 2 home runs apiece.
Yeah.
I mean, buddy,
and they're not much bigger than Luke.
No. Well, Dr. Barron, he was a great baseball player at Charles Henderson. And I tell you, they all speedy, but they get that from their mama's side.
That must be.
Oh, my goodness, man. Missy and her brothers, John Mack Russian, Randy Russian, those boys could run, man. They were something.
Yeah.
I was fast too, James.
No. You can't tell me you were a wiffle ball, you punted, and you were fast. I'm not going to buy that.
Man,
I've seen both your boys play sports. None of them are fast, so.
I was Speedy Gonzalez. You can ask Frank, anybody.
Like I told you when I watched y'all's game changer when Blake was playing in the rookie tournament and he got 2 stolen bases, I seriously had to doubt the scorebook guy.
Well, Kevin was keeping the scorebook.
I know. He gave Trent a stolen base too. I was questioning that as well. All right, so this is the kid that hit the home run. Baskins, this is the pitcher. Runners at first and second. Ooh, a little sidearm action by Bradford for a ball. So, got to keep the game right here at 2-0. Get an out, get a ground ball, easy play. Something tells me as big as this kid is, though, anything he hits is going to get hit hard.
Yeah, exactly. As you can see, the outfield backed up about 3 or 4 steps.
It's a base hit, but that's all he's going to get. You know, that may be the best thing for Troy right there, other than getting out, obviously.
Exactly.
Just keeping him to a single and not giving up a run. Bases are loaded. Mitigate the damage. Who we got coming up here?
Kanan Bateman is up next, left fielder, and the last time he was up, he had a solid hit to right field.
Bozeman.
Heading the count.
Heading the count again.
And this would be huge for Troy if
get out of this without giving up a run. Nice side arm.
Nice.
He drops that down, a little, kind of like a slider or maybe a cutter.
Yeah.
Way ahead in the count, 0-2. I throw that again, off the plate. Oh, hard gas high. That's okay.
One ball, 2 strikes against Mr. Bozeman.
There it is.
Got it.
Step on the plate. Just step on the plate.
He's
Got
out. All right.
it. Great job.
Great job
for
by
the catcher.
Troy.
I
Exactly.
understand
Great job.
all he had to do on a drop through with bases loaded was step on the plate. Good job by Tyler.
And while we got a couple minutes between innings, again, I want to thank TC2 Sports Chat with Neil and Wally, which is bringing this broadcast. Great group of guys up there helping us tonight. David Doty, the famous, he's our producer with Sports Chat and Neil and Wally. Does a excellent job. Excellent job. Got Corey up there, I saw, and Scott Westfall. They've done a great job for the opening tournament here. And hats off to Dan Smith, who is our recreational director, does such a great job, man.
There's not one better.
And James, you're a contest to this because my co-partner here, James, was on the winning World Series team as a coach for the pitcher machine, the very first World Series that Troy had.
And we went to the Ozone World Series also. Didn't win, but we went. Won the state championship.
Won the state championship. And I can't say enough how Dan and them, they do so much for the community and our baseball program here.
It's such a relief as a coach to know you have their support and they have your back. It's just such a relief.
Exactly.
It's one less thing you just got to worry about.
David Dickey and Dan, they're going to make sure you fed and they're going to make sure you got nice uniforms.
And I hate Bart Pettis left, but Bart Pettis was in that group too.
No, exactly. Can't leave out Brian Meadows. He does a good job.
He cook a mean hamburger.
Yes, sir, man. And for the ones you don't know, Brian Meadows can cook a mean hamburger. He used to throw a mean cutter pitch when he pitched in the Major League Baseball for the Pirates and Florida Marlins. And
who we got leading off the top of the fourth?
We got Wilson Cotton.
Just off.
Wilson's your 12th batter, so if he does get on base, I like what we got, man. We start off top of the
order. Yeah. Wilson's the only guy we got on the team that comes close to the two Twin Tower guys for Alexandria in height. He's about as big as they are. He's a big kid.
Wilson can smash a